Hi everybody and welcome to the TWF Xplosion. Hi everybody, it's me, Dwayne here, and today does not seem to be a good day. Lord Zed is already currently in the ring. And Lord Zed is already currently in the ring, so let's listen up to what this jackass has to say. Oh, shouldn't mean to call the commissioner the jackass. Alright. I know that Astronomer, the owner, Angel, the chief executive officer, Spike, the chief operating officer, John Brasher Latefield, chairman of the executive committee or championship committee, Hulk Hogan, Executive Vice President of Talent Relations, Feeder Long, Executive Vice President of Creative, and James E. Cornette, Executive Vice President of Internet Productions, would probably, well, they don't like me as the commissioner, but of course. Okay. Today, Lord Zed said, I am going to do something. I am going to give a person their position that has already been given to them. Today, well, the general manager of the TWF, Aladdin, will face the Boogeyman. But besides me making that match, at this time, I would like to name the director of operations of the TWF. Somebody who is not above the commissioner, but is underneath, but above the general manager. And I think the only person that I can name to that position is one of my good old friends, Ares, the European Greek god of war. Well, thank you, Ares says, for naming me director of operations. I am very happy. And another thing I wanted to say right now to Lieutenant Commissioner Rita Repulsa says that at this moment, Superman has been stripped of the TWF World Heavyweight Championship. That now belongs to Alberto Del Rio. But don't worry, he will defend it against Superman at a later date. You're probably thinking, that's a shame. How can a guy become a 4-time TWF World Heavyweight Champion if he's not even going to wrestle? He didn't fight Superman for it. Ares, you want to add something? If it's all respect to you, Zed, and you too, I would like to announce that the Assistant General Manager of the TWF, Princess Jasmine, will see action. She will meet the newly crowned TWF World Heavyweight Champion, Alberto Del Rio. So I think we're doing pretty good. Oh, this is just sad. Great. Now instead of just worrying about Zed and Rita, we got to worry about Ares because now he got his position as Director of Operations. This is not going to be good. And I'm sure Superman is not happy. Him being stripped of the TWF World Heavyweight Championship. And right now we're gonna go to our match, unfortunately. Aladdin versing the Boogeyman. And we could see that the Boogeyman's a face. It's a face, but the Boogeyman's probably being forced to fight Aladdin. So let's go back to the general manager's office. I gotta go out there and fight the Boogeyman, Jasmine. He's being forced to wrestle against me, just like I'm being forced to wrestle. You don't understand. I'm lucky I still got my job. But with Lord Zed as the commissioner, Ares as the director of operations, I don't know how long I'll last. I have faith in you. You're still the general manager. You can overrule and overturn any decisions the commissioner or the director of operations comes up with. Hell, there's actually more people in the executive committee that are faces. Astronomer, Angel, Spike, Hulk Hogan, Feeder Long, John Bradshaw Lakefield and James E. Cornette. You're right. I got to talk to the boogeyman before I do this match. You wanted to see me? Yes, lad. Yes, boogeyman, I wanted to see you. I know that we're being forced to wrestle. And I want to tell you something, that me and you, we don't have any problems against each other. We're both victims of Zed and Aries' abuse of power. Now, what I can do for you, boogeyman, you were going to burst Aries, right? Aries attacked you one time on Superstars. Okay. You're going to get that return match against Aries sometime down the road. I promise you that. You promise me that? Yeah, I promise you that. Well, it's not good, and now we got the referee in the ring now. So Aladdin now has been forced to wrestle against the boogeyman. I don't know why, because Aries and the boogeyman have been starting an angle. And Aries don't like the boogeyman, and Lord Zed don't like Aries, so you know how they abuse their power. We're trying to get, yeah, here we go, Aladdin's theme song coming.
Follow me to a place where incredible feats are routine every hour or so.
Coming down the aisle from Agrabah, he is the general manager of the TWF, Aladdin.
Arabian nights, like Arabian days. They tease and excite, kick off and take flight.
We know this is a punishment match. Guarantee you, both people in this match are both victims. You know, are both victims. Of course, they're both victims.
To another Arabian night.
And now we got Jasmine here, Princess Jasmine here, the assistant general manager, backing up her husband who needs to burst the boogeyman. Now, they both talked before they had their match. I don't know if the boogeyman actually knows he's being punished too, but I'm pretty sure he knows that he's a victim too, probably. Well, we do know about this match. And now you could probably know that. Now, how is this match going to go? What are they going to do? Well, the boogeyman and Aladdin just shook hands, so we know that they're going to have some good sportsmanship. Uh-oh, the boogeyman got Aladdin with the pump handle slam, and oh, he calls that 1, 2, and oh, Aladdin just kicked out. You know, there's good sportsmanship. I'm pretty sure that Zed and Aries would love to see Aladdin and the boogeyman sidewalk slam both taken out of commission here. And a body slam. We ain't seen the boogeyman since the Halloween edition of Superstars. Halloween Havoc. The Boogeyman right now coming back. Body slam on Aladdin right now. He's being forced here. You can tell this. Wait a minute. Oh! Wait a minute. Here we go. Oh! I don't know how that move worked, but I guess it did work. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner, the Boogeyman. But I don't really know if you can really say either one's a winner. And the Boogeyman helps Aladdin out here. But you could probably know that it ain't going to make Aries happy because the Boogeyman is still around. And that Aladdin survives, that's going to make Zeddy happy. Now it's time for the TWF heavyweight champion, Shrek, to get to be introduced it here. Well, people, we do know for a fact that Shrek is now the new TWF heavyweight champion. He won his match against Daniel Bryan. I'm sure Daniel Bryan will get a return match. So
somebody once told me the world is
coming down the aisle from far, far, far away, he is the TWF heavyweight champion, Shrek. Alright. Okay, it's my time to conduct an interview with Shrek here. Congratulations, Shrek, on well, get me okay. I finally did it! You know, Shrek says, I might be the next non-human to ever hold the TWF Heavyweight Championship since Godzilla. I did it, Shrek says. I mean, a lot of people, and I won this belt. But first, I want to give thanks to a man who gave me one hell of a match. You know, a man who, that apparently, as far as Zed and Aries are concerned, might think he don't deserve to be here. But I want to bring out Daniel Bryan because I want to thank him for giving me a good match. And that if he needs a return match, anytime, anywhere, he can get one. You know. So, Daniel Bryan, if you want to come out, Shrek says, I got something to say. Well, I'm pretty sure that Daniel Bryan now here he is. I'm pretty sure Daniel Bryan would love to come out. Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Stop paying for rate suckers. At Progressive.com.
Shrek, I want to say you're welcome. And congratulations on beating me. And thank you, Shrek, for saying that you want to give me a return match. That's very nice of you. You know. And yes, you are right, Shrek, that that Lord Zed and Ares, well, mostly want to try to keep people down. When I first came into the TWF, I had my very first match against Lord Zed, and I won that belt. That belt you hold for the first time, Shrek, that belt means a lot. And I would be honored if you would allow me to have one more chance to win that belt back for the 5th time. Well, Dante Bryan, I'll be happy to let you fight for this bout. But we all know that Lord Zed's going to get pissed off. He'll come out here. Or maybe not. You know how he acts like. But I just want to say thank you thank you. Hey, it's Aladdin, the general manager of the TWF. Okay, Aladdin says, Shrek, Daniel Bryan, you want your return match? You got it. Okay. But don't let Lord Zed and Ares hear about it. Once they find granted you a return match for the belt, they'll get pissed. Shrek, I would watch my back if I was you. They don't like you either. But don't worry. You got a friend in me. Okay. So Aladdin after his match with the Boogeyman, just okay the match here. So I guess we're going to see a return match. We're going to see that return match, folks, sometime down the road. Well, now it's time for our second match of the night. And that would happen to be Princess Jasmine meeting Alberto Del Rio, the undeserving TWF World Heavyweight Champion. You know. Hey, wait a minute. Hey! Boom! Oh! What's going on here? Superman is attacking Alberto Del Rio here. Superman just attacked Alberto Del Rio. We gotta get help. We gotta stretch the wire so the camera can pick it up. Superman attacking Alberto Del Rio here. We have to get some people to break it up here. Daniel Bryan. No, my mistake. Hey, wait a minute, there's Ares. Get that camera up! How dare you attack Alberto Del Rio? You punk! You want to attack someone, Superman? How dare you do this? You're banned from the arena tonight. Get the fuck out! Ares already abusing his power. Superman attacked Alberto Del Rio. We don't know if we're going to have the match or not. You know. We don't know if Princess Jasmine is going to fight Alberto Del Rio or not. But I guess we'll find out. Lord Zed's already back in the ring. Alright, Lord Zed says. The match between Alberto Del Rio and Princess Jasmine will still happen. Superman has been thrown out of the arena for attacking Alberto Del Rio. Well, now we know the match is still going to happen. Won't be fair. So now we gotta go back to Aladdin theme song now. And Princess Jasmine has not fought a match in some time here in the TWF. She has not wrestled in a while, even though she is actually a 4-time TWF World Heavyweight Champion to her credit. She hasn't wrestled in a while.
Follow me to a place where incredible feats are routine every hour or so. Where enchantment runs rampant, just wild in the streets. Open sesame, here we
Coming
go.
down the aisle. She from Agrabah. She is the princess of Agrabah. The princess, she is the sultana of Agrabah. She is the princess of Agrabah and the assistant general manager of the TWF, Princess Jasmine. And now we got Aladdin backing up Jasmine here. Superman's on the building, is thrown out of the building. And now we have to find out how to spell Alberto Del Rio. But we gotta try to find his theme song, people. And the YouTube prompt thing ain't doing very well. Actually, the YouTube prompt things, but hasn't been prompting well. Let's go to our playlist, people. We can upload longer than 15 minutes. We appreciate that privilege that YouTube has given us. The Power Rangers will make a video on their YouTube channel soon showing off the Megaforce cards that they got from the Megaforce action figures. Now we're going to try to find Alberto Del Rio's theme song. We know we saved it on one of our either our favorites or our playlist here. Because the YouTube prompt thing ain't bringing it up. And again, the YouTube prompt thing sucks right now because it doesn't prompt everything. Well, hold on, people. We're going to move the ring back a bit. Maybe we're not typing it in right. See? We can't find the theme song. Makes no sense to me. Have to find out how to spell the name again because the YouTube prompt ain't bringing it up. We believe, people, the YouTube prompt thing sucks. YouTube prompt went to hell. But I spell Del Rio would do that then. Pull the keyboard out of it. How long do we have, people? We're at 23 minutes because the stupid prompt won't bring it up. Now it will, but of course not the way we wanted to do it. We were spelling it the right way. Alright. Yeah, the YouTube prompt thing's a piece of poop. It is. It has not worked well since the Google Plus merger. And don't get me, and certainly people, don't get me started with the whole tag thing. That doesn't work either anymore. Paste and copy. Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Story. And of course, every story needs an audience. So, how do you find that audience who will be most...
Coming down the aisle from Tijuana, Mexico. He is the TWF World Heavyweight Champion, Alberto Del Rio. And some people claim, or he claims, he's Mexico's greatest import, but I hardly doubt it. If you talk to anybody who lives in Mexico, they'll tell you their greatest import was their food, their knowledge, and their culture, and their contribution on the war against terrorism. But they ain't going to mention Alberto Del Rio as one of the greatest exports. Alright, Alberto Del Rio said, I'm now a full-time TWF World Heavyweight Champion. Then that gringo Superman attacked me from behind and got thrown out of the building. But now I'm talking to two Arabs. But I guess the term gringo could be used to anyone who is a non-Hispanic. Okay, Princess Jasmine said, before we turn this into a racism thing, before we turn this into some type of race war, and it's certainly not, let me tell you something. You can easily be stripped of the belt. So don't think because you got Lord Zed and Ares in your pocket, don't think that that means that you can do what you want. Lord Zed and Ares, they're the ones that got the real power. You and your husband Aladdin are nothing more than just, there for show. A beautiful figurehead. It's nice to look at. You're like a freaking head of state. You might handle all the diplomats, all the foreign affairs stuff, but you have no executive powers. Oh, you want to believe that, huh? Let's start the match. Ding ding ding. Alberto Del Rio tried to go after Jasmine. Oh, Jasmine just caught Alberto Del Rio. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner. Here is your winner, Princess Jasmine. And Princess Jasmine has just beat the TWF World Heavyweight Champion, Alberto Del Rio. Oh yeah, and before we play our music, let me ask you one thing. How does it feel to be beat by a Disney princess? How does it feel to be beat by somebody who you claim is unsuperior to you?
Follow me to a place where incredible feats are routine every hour or so. Where enchantment runs rampant, just wild in the streets.
Hold on. I got a great idea. Well, Princess Jasmine says, I got a great idea. How about I burst Alberto Del Rio for the TWF World Heavyweight Championship someday? Wouldn't that sound great? Yeah, it would sound great. Well, that's it for Xplosion. We hope you enjoy it. We'll see you around for Monday Night Raw.